What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Cafe Entree podcast. I am your host, Cafe Entree. This is the podcast where we have our in depth conversations about the latest things happening in the world of food and film. Before we get started, I just want to remind y'all to make sure y'all smash that like, comment, subscribe button so y'all can get updates on new episodes. And also, I want to thank you guys in advance for supporting my podcast. Now, let's get into it. My favorite TV show, Miami Vice. I was kind of young when it came out, but it grew on me and I fell in love with Crockett and Tubbs. We all fell in love with Crockett and Tubbs. We was out there, some of us was out there even trying to dress like them, especially around Easter with the Easter suits and things. So Miami Vice back in the 80s was the shit that everybody wanted to be a part of. It just revolutionized the whole music, fashion, everything. And I want to thank Michael Mann for creating this masterpiece. Now, Michael Mann, a few years back, wanted to reboot Miami Vice, and he decided to do a film version of it. We all was excited about this because he's the one that created this project and created this masterpiece. So when he decided to make the film version, we were like, okay, cool, can't wait to see it. When the trailer came out, the trailer looked interesting, but people was like, I'm gonna still give it a chance. So when the movie dropped, I saw the movie, and let me just say this. It wasn't bad, it was all right, but it had potential, but there was some things that he could have done to tweak it and make it better. Even though he had Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx as Crockett and Tubbs, it still wasn't able to pull its weight at the theaters, and a lot of people, especially fans of the franchise, was just upset about it. And we didn't hear anything about Miami Vice again until now. They're gonna try it again and see if they can have success with it. But Michael Mann is not gonna write and direct it. John Krasinski is gonna be bringing his style and his version of Miami Vice to the big screen. Now, if y'all don't know who he is, he's the gentleman that directed Top Gun 2 Maverick, which not only saved the film industry, but made over $1 billion. So when I found out that he was going to be doing this, I said, okay, the man knows how to put projects together and knows how to make them box office hits, and he knows how to put that vision in place. So let's see what's going to happen with this. But the question that everybody wants to know is who's going to be playing Crockett and Tubbs? That's the $1 billion question. Now, whoever they get to play Crockett and Tubbs, I don't think it's going to be somebody older. It would have to be somebody in that middle range, like late 20s, maybe early 30s. Someone who can have that appeal, have that swag, but also can bring that cop vibe too, like Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas did. So my pick to play Tubbs, and I'm gonna give y'all another video about who I feel should play Crockett. But today I'm doing Tubbs. So my pick for Tubbs is Idris Elba. Now I know some people are wondering, why would you say Idris? Idris is the only person that I would say that can bring that Tubbs character to life in this modern age. Not to knock any other actors who's out there doing a great job. I'm not knocking them at all. But I just think that Idris can do it because we've seen his range as an actor from uh the TV shows like The Wire to the horror film that he did. to all the other projects that he's done, that he has that range. And adding him to play Tubbs will definitely set this movie off. A lot of women will be excited. They definitely gonna go see it. And not only that, but it will be curious to see how the director is going to go in this direction with them, because we already know, Miami Vice is visual style, the music, everything. So I just think that Idris has that Tubbs vibe about him, and that he can pull it off. I just don't see anybody else doing it. Now I could be wrong, because they have not announced who's going to play Crockett and Tubbs. But this is just my pick. And I'm going to be starting, well, I'm not going to be starting, but I am starting a campaign for Idris to play Tubbs, because we all wanted him to be the new James Bond, but unfortunately that didn't work out. But with this, I don't see no reason why he should not be cast to play Tubbs. But then also, too, they got to find the right person to play Crockett, and they both have to have that chemistry to make it work. So these are the two most important characters. But Idris as Tubbs, you can't lose with that. You definitely can't lose with that. So we just have to sit back and wait and see what's going to happen. I'm going to keep you guys updated on it. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. The new Miami Vice remake coming soon is in development. And do y'all feel that Idris Elba can pull off playing Tubbs? Y'all let me know. Stay tuned.